Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the game called the Backworld. So I recently found this game at the OTK Games Expo, and I wanted to kind of dive into this together with you guys and see what else, what other information is publicly available. Honestly, this game really caught my attention. The pixel art kind of reminds me of Bloomtown a little bit, but the game definitely does kind of throw a more mature or more darker theme to it, which honestly is not a bad thing. I really enjoy a more mature theme, especially when we get Pokemon thrown at us, 10-year-olds all the time. So it's nice to have like a little bit more mature theme. So let's actually dive into this. So I'm on the Steam page, so I'll have all that information. I'll have all their socials and the Steam page down in the description down below. So if you guys want to follow at your own pace, or if you guys want to wishlist the game, that'll definitely help the devs out, show a little bit of support. By the way, it's free just to wishlist. So, if you want to give them a little bit of support, but let's actually read what the description has here. So let's see. Slip between the cracks of reality into a broken world where danger awaits at every turn. Survive with strategy, battle when necessary, or leave when the odds are stacked against you. Collect strange items, unlock new abilities, and here's the monster taming part, guys, and recruit unique companions. Forge your own path. Every choice matters. Okay, so it seems like the dialogue, so if I had to guess, this kind of has like a persona, like that's definitely how Bloomtown was. Some of the choices that you made in the dialogue affected, parts of the game, which is, I really like that. And it's also tagged as story rich and RPG and exploration, horror and surreal. Okay guys, I'm doing my part. As you guys see, I'm doing my part there. We added our, our good old tags. Okay. So I've already wishlisted the game because I'm definitely super excited about this. Q1 2026. It looks like it's just going to be a single player game, which honestly I have no issues with that at all. About this game. Explore endless dimensions to defy beings born out of pure chaos. Use your hoverboard to fly across gaps of darkness. Hack into cyberspace with an alien engineer and absorb the soul of a dead god. Forge your own path and bend the shattered reality to your will. So the first thing I kind of got my attention was a hoverboard. So it's like, I wonder if this kind of has like Back to the Future, or at least the hoverboard kind of has the Back to the Future vibe to it. And then apparently we're going to be part of a dead god. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so non-linear exploration. The universe is non-linear, offering countless paths to choose from. While the depths of the Backworld include surreal horror, you'll also explore traditional JRPG-inspired fantasy and sci-fi worlds, including your own hometown. Okay, choose your approach. Survival goes beyond combat. Use strategy to overcome challenges. Fight when necessary, sneak past threats. That's really cool. There's like, you can kind of just barge right through it, or you can be kind of like Metal Gear Solid and just kind of sneak past everything. I really like the stealth aspect, because not everybody's totally into the whole berry method of just, brute force. I really like that. Okay. So, or find alternative solutions like diplomacy. Yo, that's so yelling persona there. I like that. So every encounter requires careful thought and can shape your journey. Okay, so we got abilities and items. Unlock turn-based combat abilities as well as action abilities for exploring, like a hoverboard, dodge roll, and sprinting. Equipping items also grant you further abilities in combat. For example, a knife allows you to apply a bleeding effect. That's pretty cool. So there's actually like status effects other than like poison, the typical ones. I love bleed effects. Like normally that adds, a lot of like kind of strategy to the games typically, because you'll probably have your standard poison or sleep. They'll probably have that on top of that, so that's pretty cool. So here's the monster taming part. So recruit companions and pets. Meet a diverse group of companions, including non-human characters, each with their own abilities, personalities, and stories. Each companion has a unique battle resource, like mana for a wizard or energy for a robot. I wonder what that... I bet you that's like their play style, like get it mana for magic, and then energy is like the battery of a robot, because you know it needs, you know, energy to... Okay, interesting. Altering how they play in combat. You can also recruit extra pets. I wonder what the pets are like. Are those like additional companions, or are they like another component to the to your character? Like maybe like they're like a shoulder, like they sit on your shoulder or something, or they're like an additional ability like in a slot, because I see slots here. I'm kind of curious what that's all about. Or maybe they're just another companion. Hard to say. Let's see. A cosmic horror journey. A cosmic war ripples through dimensions, reaching your hometown. With reality crumbling, you and your friends must face the Backworld to stop the chaos before it consumes everything. Okay, I wonder what this customize is. So customize survival, horror, and RPG difficulty. You can adjust the survival, horror, and general RPG difficulties separately to match your own preferences. That's really awesome, because let's be honest, some people just want to play the game, especially like me being a content creator. You know, sometimes having the highest difficulty is not always the most plausible. So I really like how they have different difficulties. So if you want to be a hardcore person, you could pretty much put it on pure hell, or if you want to be chill, you know, you can set it to, you know, chill. So higher difficulty or higher RPG difficulties will grant enemies new abilities, passives, and greater statistics. Higher survival horror difficulties will add mechanics. That's interesting. So there's hunger, sanity, and permadeath on the top of normal playthrough, but you can opt out of these features if you're looking for a more traditional RPG experience. I like how you can customize this, like, because some people love the permadeath feature and then others don't. And then on top of that, now you're adding a hunger and sanity scale. That's really cool. So you can also adjust everything to low if you're just looking for some chill exploration with a creepy story. So mature content description. The developers describe the content like this: contains horror scenes, violence, and gore. And the specs are pretty low, guys, so it looks like it'll pretty much run on everything other than maybe a potato. But recently I've seen a lot of weird stuff playing on random stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen Doom play on a birth, what do you call it, on a pregnancy test LCD. I don't know why someone would play Doom on that, but I guess if it's got a CPU, Doom plays on it. But yeah, this game definitely has some really low system requirements, like an Intel Core 2 Dual. I mean, that's like from ancient times. Let's be honest, that's like 2000, I want to say like 2008. I'm kind of curious. Definitely from the Windows 7 era. So definitely some older chips. I bet you this will play on a Raspberry Pi. I bet you this will play on a Raspberry Pi 3 or 4. But pretty cool that the game isn't really super intensive. I know I've been showing a lot of intensive games lately, so it's nice to get, you know, one that will pretty much play on any system here. I don't know if this is on console or any other stuff, but if you guys know if this is going to come to like Xbox or mobile or any other platforms, let me know down below. But right now I'm only seeing Steam or PC on Steam, whatever you guys want to phrase that as. But yeah, but let's actually dive into the latest trailer they presented at the OTK Games Expo. So let's dive into this. So what do you guys think of the trailer, and what do you guys think of the game? Pretty cool game. I think it's got, you know, a lot of potential of being a really fun game, especially with it coming out next, you know, early next year. I'm super excited to, you know, try it. But if a demo does drop beforehand, I will definitely play it on the channel, or if I hear any, you know, any good news or any news in general, I'll definitely keep you guys posted with the future video. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.